Hey everyone, it's David Wickwire with the Wickwire Group, and today we're talking about selling your home versus renting your home out. Still a seller's market. Values are still high, and inventory is still relatively low. So it really is a strong seller's market. However, we have seen a slight turn in the other direction here recently. So more important than ever to kind of decide what you want to do, and if you do decide to sell your home, get it ready and get it on the market as soon as possible, because renting is a great option for long term. If you're looking to rent your home for 5 or more years, then it's still probably a good plan. But if you're only going to look to rent out your home for about 1, 2, 3, 4 years, maybe not, because of our short-term outlook. The Federal Reserve has been raising rates, and that Fed funds rate trickles through to mortgage rates. So interest rates going up, they've more than doubled in the last several months and going to continue going up for the rest of this year, and in my opinion probably next year. So that means people's payments go up, they can afford less home, and so they can't afford to pay you top dollar for your home. So that's when we start seeing weaker offers, and that's not what you want. You want to get top dollar for your home. Also, a lot of the bigger banks are projecting a recession here in the coming years, possibly a major recession. So values for homes could actually adjust downward. Normally, you can count on upward movement with real estate values, but DC and Loudoun County are largely recession proof. But that doesn't mean that the values can't go down, maybe just less than other areas, but still down when you're hoping that your property value is going to go up. That's one of the reasons to rent. So if you got property values going down, you got interest rates going up, bottom line is 1 year, 2, 3 years from now, it's going to be a lot harder to sell your home. And right now we're still sitting in a strong seller's market. So you really need to, like I said, weigh those options and make a decision here soon. Another thing to consider is what I call the 5-2 rule. You have to have lived in your home as your primary residence for 2 of the last 5 years to avoid paying capital gains taxes when you sell your home. So if it's a primary residence now, but then you decide to rent it out and you rent it out for 3 or more years, it's now an investment property and you have to pay capital gains on all the money you make. That can be as much as 20% depending on your tax bracket. So there's a kind of a conflict there. If you're going to rent your home, it only makes sense if you're going to do it long term. But if you do it long term, now it's going to be an investment property and you got to pay capital gains taxes. So in our opinion, selling is still the way to go right now given our short-term outlook. But we're always happy to discuss your options. Give us a call here or email us at the Wickwire Group, and we'll be happy to review everything with you and decide what's best for you. Thanks a lot. Take care.